Hello viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you are doing good. May the Lord bless you. Today is a wonderful day again that the Lord has given us. Yeah, we receive this day with thanksgiving. We receive the blessings of the Lord with thanksgiving. We receive the will of the Lord with thanksgiving in the name of Jesus Christ. I've been wondering that why is it that situations are really comfortable around our place? Why is it that situations are really comfortable in our space? Why is it that sin is comfortable in our space, in our lives, in our churches, in our nation? Why is it that these sins are really so comfortable? So I was asking myself such things. You see situations like sickness, hardships, debts. You see battles. In the night, you just get strange dreams. People attack you anyhowly. You don't have peace within you. You seem like everybody hates you. Such things are just happening such weirdly in our lives. And I was asking myself, why is it that such things happen to me? Why is that such things happen to people? And even there are some situations we are so comfortable with the life that we live, eh? But these situations just have taken up the space in our lives, eh? Progressing, and yet we are looking at them. But I want to advise, I want to encourage us today, and I want let us reason together today as I really speak out this. Reason also there, think also. Then on the comment section, try to try to comment something. Let us work together. Let us solve. Let us come to a solution all together, and the Lord will bless us. So I was now reading in the book of Psalms 114 from verse 2 way up to the end of the chapter. I was reading about when the children of Israel were delivered from Egypt. They came over, and the Lord, the Bible tells us that the Lord made them his dwelling place. He made them his sanctuary. Sanctuary means the dwelling place. He made the children of Israel his dwelling place, meaning he dwelt among them. He was now their God who was in control. And then we are being told that he had dominion over them. So he took dominion over the children of Israel, meaning he was now taking care of them, providing for them, protecting them, fighting for them, defending for them, everything. He was now under the control of God. We also told that, I learned that Israel was now called Judah. Judah means praise. And we people, as we know, praise is a weapon. Praise is a weapon of war. So these people had all this on them. God had dominion over them. God made them their sanctuary. Their name change was called now praise. All this was upon the children of Israel. And now we are being told that as all that was happening, we are being told that the sea fled away. The mountain skipped away. The river Jordan started to drive away. The hills became like a lamb. Now all this were happening. People were watching, people were seeing. And now a question arose and was asked, why is it that the sea saw the children of Israel and it fled away? The mountain skipped away. The river Jordan drove away. The hills became like a lamb. Why is it that all that was happening at their presence? Then the answer was that the presence of the Lord was there. So the children of God had the presence of God with them. The children of God, the presence of God of Israel was there. So they were now told, now that the presence of God is there, you should tremble. When everything notices the presence of the Lord, it trembles away. It shrinks away. It departs away for the presence of God. God cannot share situations and his presence, no. Our God, when there is the presence of God, everything must depart away. Everything must fall back. Yeah, that is how powerful our God is. So now I was now thinking that, okay, when there is the presence of God in our lives, situations back off. Yeah? All this sin back off. Yeah? All this hardship, all whatever is every negativity surrounding us start to back off because of the presence of God. That is what I learned. The Bible tells us in the book of Psalms 100, enter his gates with thanksgiving. So when we enter into the gates of God with thanksgiving, we are automatically entering the presence of God. So one of the things that we are supposed to use in order to access the presence of God, in order to invite even the presence of God, it is by thanksgiving. The Bible also tells us that the Lord dwelleth among the praises of his people. Where the praises of his people are, the Lord will come and then make his dwelling place there. We are also told, where 2 or 3 are gathered because of the Lord, he is there. When 2 or 3 are gathered, he is there. We are also told that our bodies are the temple of the Most High God. This is the temple of the Most High God, and nothing can occupy this temple. So when there is something that is occupying the temple of the Lord, then the Lord is not there. It is the Lord who is supposed to occupy this temple. This temple belongs to the Lord. So anytime we bring in other things that are against the will of God, drives the Lord away. Anytime we bring in the things that concern the Lord is always with us. He says he's at the door knocking, waiting for somebody to open. Meaning, he is not supposed to stay outside your life. The Lord is supposed to stay in your place, in your life. He knows that he was sent, or God is there to lead you. The Spirit of God is there to guide you. The Spirit of God is there to help you. Is there to pray for you. Is there to comfort you. Is there to alert you, to warn you. Is there to search the will of God. Whatever is in the heart of God concerning your life, all that is the work of God. And he cannot do it when he's outside your life. He must be in your life. And that's why we are being told that anything that occupies the temple of the Lord will be plucked out. Anything that the Lord has not planted in our lives, it will be plucked out, because that is not their dwelling place. It is the Lord is supposed to dwell in our lives. Back to my question, that all these situations are surrounding you. All these hardships, all sin, everything, attacks, battles are surrounding you. It is because they are comfortable there, because there is no presence of God. It is the presence of the enemy in you. So when you drive out the presence of the enemy in you and let the presence of God in you, let me tell you, all good things will come unto you. When God is in your life, he will attract good things, blessings to come in your lives. When the enemy is in your life, of course, he will also attract bad things in your life. And that's why David told us that may the Lord, I prayed to the Lord that he may not take away his spirit from him. And he also realized that all that David was passing through, he said, yes, Lord, I am passing through this situation, but I know that, and also you know that, I was born through sin. So this thing has not begun from me, it has begun from my parents. So David was now pleading to God, oh God, create in me a new spirit. He knew that there was another spirit that was operating in him, that was leading him to do evil. So he pleaded to God that God may give him a new spirit that leads him to do good. And that's what we are supposed also to do. Situations are around us. By the way, situation they don't disappear. I mean, they don't get finished. Or they don't, how can I put it? But situations always back off. They always depart from you. When Jesus was sent into this world to come and rescue us, he was sent to a mission of coming to save our lives from sin. When he came, of course, there were challenges here and there. There were challenges around him. And because he came to be like man, it is a must that also he felt some challenges that were really also overwhelming him. But our God is so wise. He went into prayers. In the book of Luke chapter 9 verse 29, we are being told that Jesus went to pray. He went to pray. When he prayed, we are being told that it is him who changed. We saw his body changing, not the situation. The situation was still there. The situation was still there, but it is him who changed. And when he changed, when he prayed and he changed, he stood and overcame every battle. He overcame every challenge. He won the battle and then saved our lives up to the end because he changed. So it is also up to you and me. That situations, sin, everything that is around us, battles, those battles are there. They'll never get away. Only when you decide to change, that is when they'll back off. I told you before that when the presence of God was upon the children of Israel, the sea, the river, the hill, all these, the river drove away because of the presence of God. So, this sea, the river, Jordan, the hills, the mountains represent situations that are around you. Whenever the presence of God is in your life, these things will start backing off from you. So you need to pray to God to help you. So it starts by also you, by you praying unto God to help you. The Bible tells we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. It is only God who can help us. God is our helper. We cannot do anything on our own. We need God to help us. We need God to guide us. Secondly, when you read in the book of Romans chapter 12, we are being also told that we should renew our mind. We should not conform to the pattern of this world, but we should renew our minds, our thinking. Also, our thinking also can either attract good or bad. So we need to be careful with the way we think in life. Always think positively. Always think good, and good will follow. Whatever you do will attract something in your life. There are other people like, let me say, like people like Paul. Paul was a person who was a persecutor. He was a persecutor. He was against the will of God, the church of God. He used to beat people, kill people. And then one day by God's grace, he came across his life. And we all know that God changed Paul and made him his disciples. And made him do very many things more than other apostles. But that is not my concern. My concern is that God, by his mercies, just changed Paul. By his mercies. There is nothing. How can you change a person who has been against your will? How can you really bless a person who is against your will? It was the mercies of God that was upon Paul. So God released his mercy upon Paul, and then he was changed. So the mercies of God takes away that which we do not deserve. The mercies of God also gives us that which we do not deserve. Yeah, Paul didn't deserve to be changed by God, but it was the mercies that was there. Let me tell you, situations around you saying that one may be killed, may that one lose her marriage, may that one lose her job, may that one die, may that one die.